Welcome back to Dungeon Master Deep Dive. Today, I'm joined by Christian, who plays Captain Effrum, the Aasimar Paladin. I'll be asking him some general questions first, mostly about his views on the campaign and his character, and then we'll follow up on that with him actually being in character as Effrum, while he'll answer a few more questions. Okay, let's cast a Divine Smite and dive in. What's up, Christian?
How's it going?
Just wanted to say thanks for being here today on this episode of Deep Dive.
Absolutely.
My first question for you, what is your experience with D&D or TTRPGs, and how long have you been playing / what sparked your interest in the game?
D&D is one of those things that, in general, since I was a kid, I've always been into the, quote, nerd genre, and so D&D was just one of those things that I also immediately fell in love with, that there's so many different things tied to the same, like, there's Magic the Gathering that's also in the same type of world, there's all this different stuff, and I've played through at least 3 campaigns, very short, not long lasting, but 2 of them as player and 1 as a DM, so I at least know a good portion about the game, and I have fun with it.
Yeah, that's great. My second question for you, so you're actually the most recent addition to the group. What are your thoughts so far?
It's really fun. It can be chaotic at times. There's 8 people?
Yes.
There's a lot of different people fighting to make sure their voice is heard and everything. I understand, but I'm also trying not to be the most prevalent at the same time because, as being new, I just want to be fun. I want to be here, have fun, have a good time with everybody.
That's awesome. So, obviously, you're pretty new to playing Effrum, but what have you enjoyed most about playing him?
I've enjoyed kind of being the classic paladin of try to follow the rules, be a good person in general and stuff, and then getting put into this absolute jungle of a group where there's a lot of people that are doing their own thing, and half the time people just wander off in one direction, and as Effrum, we need order.
Yes, for sure. So actually, scaffolding onto that, what's been the biggest development you've seen so far with Effrum?
Effrum is just getting out of his shell. He's absolutely just getting out of his shell. He doesn't know a lot about himself in general. He had a weird childhood that he can build up on, but he doesn't know anything. He was basically orphaned, and so doing that, he now has a chance to go through, more or less figure himself out and kind of unravel his own mysteries. Just getting out of the shell is just step 1.
Yeah, so that actually is the next question. Where do you think Effrum is headed?
He's gonna figure out a lot about himself. That Effrum, it's like I said, doesn't know a lot, and the fact that he's finally got this, compass of follow them, So he's just gonna go full stride. If you didn't know a lot about yourself and you just have the dollar bill dangled in front of you, it's like go towards it.
Fair. All right, thanks for answering all of those questions, Christian. I'm going to ask you to get into character as Effrum for a quick interview.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Effrum. Thanks for taking the time to chat really quick. I know prior to you joining the Glorious Bastards, you were a captain in the Pinup Regional Guard. Can you talk about that experience?
Yes, Captain Effrum. Yes. It was trying at times, and there was a lot of more or less earning my rank. And after I did, I gained the respect of not only my own men, I gained the respect of the city. And kind of transitioning from that to this has been something. I do miss my mundane life.
Yes, for sure. What was your reason for departing your position as captain of the guard and joining your group?
Well, there's my backstory is very much shrouded in mystery. So, thankfully, now that I've gotten more or less a glimpse of what I could be able to figure out, I must go. Not only that, the goddess that saved me was able to give me a second chance, decided, yes, this is where you need to go. She confirmed my feelings.
Excellent. What would you say your favorite part about being a member of the Glorious Bastards is?
Favorite part? Favorite part? Yeah. I'm in hell. There is no favorite part. I'm basically hurting a bunch of children and making sure that at least they don't kill each other. I do miss the mundane life.
I understand. Could you possibly outline what your driving force is and how that keeps you centered in a party full of chaos?
Driving force? Well, either way, I might rag on the fact that this party is chaotic. But I don't wish to see death. I don't want to see anybody lose their life. And so no matter what, I will be their shield. I will be the one to make sure that they will survive at the end of the day.
It's a great answer. Last question for you. Can you please describe what your outlook is on the future, both as an individual and as a group?
Hopefully, I myself find the answers I am seeking. That is almost my entire purpose for being with this group. And as for the group, I've only just joined their merry band of travelers, so I'm hopefully going to help them find their answer as well.
Great. I know Ephraim is busy keeping the party in check, so I'll let him get back to it before something explodes or catches on fire. Thank you once again, Christian, for being here today. I, for one, am really ready to see where Ephraim is headed as the story continues. Anyway, that's all for today's episode of DM Deep Dive. We'll see you next time.